So in the brand new update, Tycoon just added the brand new UGVs, and in this video, guys, I'd like to cover how strong they actually are in a damage test video, and I'm gonna be honest straight away, the Yasuo Sun Girls is just as annoying as the UAVs, to be totally honest with you. But yeah, first you're gonna be starting off with the Ripso M5. This vehicle has a base health of 1700 and a speed of 50 when you max it out. It'll be having a health of 2210 and a speed of 65, and its power requirement is 7, so it's not as spammable as some of the UAVs. So firstly, taking a look at its plane damage, which is genuinely kinda impressive. It's able to deal 117 per hit to the middle. So you'll be able to kill most planes in the game pretty fast if you manage to hit most of your leads. However, where the damage truly does get really impressive is against the helicopters, because this thing can deal over 150 damage against the Super Hind. That is really impressive. Now, if we take a look at the damage against ground vehicles, it's going to be averaging around 123 to 124 in most cases, and it will be able to destroy the Striker Shard quite easily. And if we take a look at its damage against the TL55, the results are going to be exactly the same. It does 123 damage per hit, which is once again really good. However, this thing does only have one weapon, and with all honesty, it's kind of going to be functioning similar to a normal tank in this game. It's really not that bad. And now next up, moving into the Yasuo Sun Girls, which has a base health of, I believe, 1450 and a speed of 50. It's going to be having a max health of 1885 and a max speed of 65, and its part cost is going to be 8 parts. So this is the vehicle that's actually going to be really annoying against air vehicles, just strictly because it's going to be mowing you down while having some of the smallest hitbox in the game. And it also has smoke, unlike the Weasels. So it's going to be doing a damage of 163 against the planes, and all of its missiles will actually not be able to destroy the Su-25 Frogfoot, which has the same health as a F-35B, so those are the good news. However, it will be able to destroy the Mi-24 Super Hind in 7 missiles. So helicopter players, have fun. And now another thing which is also a little bit annoying about this vehicle is that its performance against ground vehicles is also going to be great, because you can actually free fire these rockets, which means you can get some pretty decent damage out, to be totally honest. Like on average, you're going to be doing around half of the health of the Striker Shard, maybe a little bit higher than that. However, for the most part, you will not be able to destroy it. However, its results against the TL55 are also going to be fairly similar. You're going to be able to do around 50% of its health overall with these missiles. And once again, the annoying factor of this is just simply because you're such a small target that can come in, hit the tank with literally half of its weaponry, and then just run away and just repeat the process over and over, and you're just not gonna get hit in most cases. Anyway, actually moving into this thing's main gun, it has a damage of 26 against planes, and it's just simply a similar gun to the ADATs. It'll be decent against planes, and it'll be decent against helicopters. It's not really too special. The fire rate is just really good, so for the most part, you're gonna be doing really well against these vehicles. But anyway, its damage against ground vehicles is gonna be around 20, which is okay. It's not too special, it's kind of just average once again, and against the tanks you'll be doing exactly 13 damage, which is honestly not too much. So I do think they definitely balanced out this vehicle, or just these UGVs, pretty well, except once again, just because of the fact that this one is anti-air, it's going to be pretty annoying, and because you also don't get a kill when the targets are really small. However, in conclusion, I do think the Ripso is a pretty decent vehicle. It is a little bit overpriced, but it makes sense, and the Yasuo Sun Girls is just gonna be an anti-air. There's nothing too special about it, except that the UGVs are gonna be similar to the UAVs when it comes to annoyance. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.